Hey everybody, thanks for taking a couple minutes out of your day to check out my channel, Live More Outdoors. I really appreciate it. This is episode 1 of season 4 of my trapping adventures in central Pennsylvania. A couple things before we head out in the line to check some things out there. If you live anywhere near this area, you know we've been dealing with a lot of wet weather, some heavy snows. Literally the couple days after I set my traps, we got blanketed with a foot of snow. So I've been shoveling sets off and working, and if you're around this area, you know what I'm talking about. If you're trying to keep traps running and functioning, it's just mud, and snow, and muck. I'm not whining and crying around, but boo-hoo, yeah. But did I mention it's wet? It's pretty wet out. So I waited until about the middle of November to set my traps so it wouldn't conflict with archery season this year. And I'm hoping to wait till the fur primed up a little bit, and because some of the coyotes I caught last year were just not prime, and they sold for like $4 and $5, and that's a lot of work to put in to a coyote and only get $4 or $5 for it. And so I don't plan on catching as much fur this year, but I'm hoping I catch better fur. So I'd have quality over quantity any day, especially with the fur market the way it is. Let's see, what else? One other thing before we head out. This dispatch pole that I made, if you watch that video on making this dispatch pole / catch pole or whatever, it works just like a catch pole. You can release an animal with it fairly easy. Basically has some cable in it. The only downfall is my cable's kinking a little bit, but I can replace that very easy and just straighten it out. Works just like a regular catch pole. The only difference is it has a caulking mechanism here where it can cinch down the animal and it'll choke that animal out, cut the blood supply off to the brain, and they are dispatched, and they literally pass out in seconds, and then they expire quickly. It's more effective than 22s to the lungs, even 22s to the head, especially for an opossum. I mean, it'll choke an opossum out just as quickly as anything else. So that's a really effective tool. So other than that, just plugging away like everybody else. Did I mention it's wet? You'll get sick of me saying that. I probably say it in a video somewhere. I'm sure I'm probably sound like I'm whining about the rain and the snow right now, and you probably get sick of it more. Did I mention it's wet? Yeah, alright. Let's go out in the line and see what's going on out there. Hey everybody, it is November the 14th, and finally got some traps out after archery season. Archery season was pretty much a bust for me. And Karma, no. Got my crazy dog, she's over there digging in a dog proof. But got my first catch of the year. It's real exciting. A big old grinner. So I'm gonna show, this is a big flashy set I make here pretty much every year, and I catch all kinds of stuff in here. And so I'm gonna get my dog chained up and remake this set and get out of here. Maybe I'll show you the remake real quick here. So if this thing is pretty prime, I'm clearing this thing out of here. Sometimes you got to get the junk out of here. This thing's on a nice location. There's just an old logging road, 4-wheeler trail running through here. It's right off the trail. And my dog is really curious. So that's her first thing she's seen in the trap so far. Back to the dog proof. Get out of there, Karma. Crazy dog. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick remake on this thing. All kinds of stuff here. So I got my remake kit here, got a little bit of wax in this bucket. I'm gonna remake this set real quick. Yes, with the same trap that the possum was caught in, and I don't think I have an underall. So I'm gonna have to, that's still under there. So one nice thing about possum, they don't fight too much. So I'm gonna get this set remade. Got a bunch of backing here. I'm not targeting coyotes or anything down here, but I do have, this is a 1.5. 1.5 size trap. Got a little bit of burn stuff on here. I'll clean those jaws off. Yeah, it's the Bridger 1.5. But I do, just in case, I mean, coyotes run all over the place, but I'm not targeting in this specific area. So, but I do have the thing base plated and laminated, just in case one comes around. I have to clean this one jaw off in this trap though. A little bit. Got a little bit of blood and stuff on there. Same trap, same everything. Now we'll put a little bit of extra bait down the hole, just in case he sat here all night and ate the food too. Everything's soaking wet. I'm just gonna take my hammer, sort of pound the trap bed back in here. That duff out of there. I'm already using wax sand and wax dirt and stuff. Everything is soaking wet, dropping down into the 20s already at night. A little bit of wax sand in there underneath. One thing about base plating and center swiveling, you gotta have a hole underneath to bed your trap fairly decent. Let all that chain and the swivels get down in there. There's one thing I've learned, that location trumps everything when trapping. Things are debatable. What type of lure, what type of yarn. Use a lot of lure, use a little bit of lure. Set my night latch here. But the one thing I don't think is debatable whatsoever is location. If you're not on location, you may catch a few things. But I'm learning. I mean, I've only been doing this for a couple of years, 4 years now. I guess I'm starting to build up a little bit of experience. And my main thing that I do is I focus on location. A little wax sand on top of there. And trap bedding. Bed your trap as solidly as possible. Now, I've never used wax sand before. This is my first year with wax sand. I haven't caught a canine with it yet, so I'm hoping it works out. I want to put a light coating of this surrounding stuff around here, just over the top to blend that sand in. They say this is more for, I want to catch gray fox down here, maybe a raccoon. I got a dog proof behind me. That's what I was hoping to catch possible raccoons in, but it is what it is. There's some extra scent here now. I got lots of backing here. Sorry if I bumped the camera. Grays will work from all different sides of the set stuff. Trying to bottle them in here. I think I'm gonna give them a nice place to step and then get out of here. Another thing is speed. I'm taking a little longer on this because I'm talking and stuff, but try to be quick about it. The only thing I spend extra time at a set on is trap bedding. Alright, there's still lure and stuff. I set this yesterday. Definitely still some lure. I'm just going to put an extra little hunk of bait down that hole and get one out of here. Hole's nice and deep. This is old beaver meat and stuff in there. That'd be enough. Any self-respecting gray fox can smell that. So it's all flashy, big flashy set. This is private property, so I should be safe here. And that's it. On to the next one. Maybe throw a little couple of pine needles on top of there. Help blend in that sand a little bit there. Not too concerned about it. My dog's all tangled up now. I can't let her run around. I end up catching her. Wrap everything up. We're done. On to the next thing. Got a few more traps to check today. Good morning, everybody. It is November the 15th, maybe, I think. And caught my first canine of the year. Caught a nice little gray fox here. And I'll just give a quick explanation of what I had going on here. As far as location, I have a dirt hole right there as well. And this was a compass set. Compass sets are pretty easy. I got him by both front feet. He must have pounced on that trap, but he's not going anywhere. Basically, a compass set, you bed your trap, you poke 4 little holes around it, put a different lure in each one. What lure? I don't know. I just picked 4 at random this time. I can't even tell you what they were. I just put 4 little lures down a hole, each hole, and that was it. Come back. This is the second check day on this, so we're supposed to get a pile of snow today, like 8 or 9 inches of snow. I'm still going to reset this trap and hope that something comes and gets down through the snow. So I'm going to get this guy dispatched here, and I'll show you the remake. Okay, so I'm just going to show you my remake. Basically, I got my trap bedded right there where I got some little duff or some grass clippings, just chopped them up. I'm not really worried about blending this out right now because like I said, we're supposed to get a bunch of snow. And the holes were all plugged up, so basically I put a hole here, one right there, there, and there. I put 4 new lures in them. Hey everyone, how's it going? I waited till the end of archery season, the middle of November, to set some traps, and this is what I got now. So if you're in Pennsylvania, we got, oh man, and it's a deep one. A lot of snow. I don't know if my dog's digging it or not, but this will put a little dampening on the catches, I'm sure, but it is what it is. Mother Nature deals us something, and we gotta live with it, no matter what we're doing. So, all right, I'm gonna try to make the best of this and check the traps I got set. I don't have many set, so I'm gonna go check those, and I don't think I'm setting any more today, that's for sure. So, okay, so here's the gray fox caught yesterday. I'm gonna flip this thing over here. It's been hanging for a day. I usually let gray or red hang for just overnight, and I'll get it flipped over here. But it's pretty blue for a mid-November fox, for real. I'm sort of surprised at that, but it is what it is, and I'm gonna keep plugging away. Got our 10-12 inches of snow to deal with, and hopefully that'll melt a little bit, and I'll be able to get some more sets out soon. So thanks for tuning in. Well, good morning, everybody. To say that I am stoked is an understatement. I'm not trying to whine about the weather, but boo-hoo! It has been wet and snowy and wet and snowy. I mean, we finally got some of the snow melting. We had about a foot of snow, and it came right after I set my traps. Did not expect to catch anything last night. It rained so much, and I caught my first coyote of the year. Looks like a small one. Not sure how the fur is on it, but I caught it in a urine post set. Definitely a small coyote. Probably make for easy skinning anyway. So I got my first coyote of the year, and I said I got it in a urine post set. Doesn't look like bad fur on it anyways. And I have a dirt hole right over here. Didn't touch the dirt hole, doesn't look like it anyways. But I came here a couple days ago and shoveled the snow away. But now I'm going to remake these sets, get this young guy dispatched, or girl, whichever one it is. Try out my new dispatch pull on her. And right there's the that log right there where I had my yarn and some lure on. Got a hind foot catch on it. A number 2 bridger. Got a real nice catch on it. So okay, so here's my remake. Basically put my pea pole back in there. I did put a little squirt of urine on there, red fox urine, and a little dab of red fox gland. Not that I don't know if it needs it. Like I said, this place is smelled just like coyote now. So I did replace the trap only because it was packed up with mud, and we're supposed to get a really cold snap coming here for a couple days, so that thing would just freeze solid. So I did switch that trap out, but that's the only reason why, not because I made a catch. And then I rebedded this trap with wax dirt and put a little bit of extra bait and lure in it. This coyote, it did come up here in it. There's tracks here and here, and I mean there could have been more than one, but there were tracks here. It was up here inspecting that dirt hole too, but didn't commit to that, but it did commit to the P-post. So alright, thanks for watching, and hope we get a video out soon. Alright, hope you enjoyed that chunk. Did I mention it's wet? Yeah, it's wet, yeah. I'm gonna have people unsubscribing to me. Oh, well, please don't do that. Oh yeah, if you like this video, you can hit the subscribe button, and if you hit the little bell, you get an alert anytime I post a video. The fur that I've caught so far, the coyote and the fox was a little bit blue still. I was surprised. I mean, for this time of year, the fur is really nice on it, but the leather was slightly blue. The coyote just had a little bit of blue on it, but it was mostly white on the leather, and the fur seems really thick on it. So I'm hoping I get better fur, and I hope I get some more fur coming up. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out my channel. I really appreciate it, and hope you all have a great day. So, and a great Thanksgiving. A couple days will be Thanksgiving. So have a great Thanksgiving, everybody.